Welcome to this week's edition of Ikulu Weekly. President Williams Ruto, in his capacity as party leader of the governing United Democratic Alliance UDA, on Monday chaired a meeting of the UDA National Governing Council at State House, Nairobi.
It is necessary for us to have a strong political party because the transformation of a country goes beyond one leader. The transformation of a country goes beyond 5 years. It goes beyond 10 years. For us to have consistency, you must have a political party that will provide the transition so that when one leader finishes, the same philosophy of transforming a nation continues with another leader and another leader and another generation.
Later, the president received the report of the Technical Working Group on Gender-Based Violence, including femicide, led by former Deputy Chief Justice Nancy Baraza. In his remarks, the head of state underscored the need for a whole-of-society approach to end gender-based violence, calling on every Kenyan to play their part in safeguarding the dignity and security of all citizens. Further in the week, President Ruto held discussions with Standard Bank Group Chief Executive Officer Simpiwe Shabalala, Stanbic Bank Kenya Chair Joseph Muganda, and Stanbic Bank Kenya CEO Joshua Oigara. He commended the bank for its confidence in Kenya's economy, its support for the National Infrastructure Fund initiative, and its critical role in advancing public-private partnerships within the capital markets. On the regional front, the president convened a virtual Special Africa Leaders meeting on climate adaptation, bringing together heads of states and key partners. This meeting reaffirmed shared priorities on mobilizing concrete partnerships and scaling up resilient and sustainable financing across the continent. In the course of the week, President Ruto also presided over the swearing-in of 15 newly appointed judges of the Court of Appeal. The head of state challenged the judiciary to be faster in the resolution of cases and appreciate the lived realities of the people. Additionally, the president met South Sudan's presidential special envoy, Tut Gatulak, who delivered a special message from President Salva Kiir. The head of state also held talks with the Secretary General of the African Continental Free Trade Area, AfCFTA Secretariat, Wamkele Mene, and commended them for the progress being made in enabling African countries to trade more with one another and deepen continental integration. Further, President Ruto met United States Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landu during his two-day visit to Kenya, reaffirming Kenya's commitment to strengthening the already strong bilateral relations with the United States. The president later traveled to Kisii County, where he launched the Nyota Startup Capital Disbursement Program for Nyamira, Migori, and Kisii counties. During the event, 8,820 young Kenyans received their first tranche of funding, marking the start of their entrepreneurial journeys.
We are actualizing a commitment we made to the young people of the Republic of Kenya that the bottom-up economic transformation, bottom-up was not a slogan. Pesa mfukoni was not a lie. We have come here to make sure that we actualize.
In his role as champion of African Union institutional reforms, Dr. Ruto later chaired the third virtual session of the Ad Hoc Oversight Committee of Heads of State and Government on African Union institutional reform. The session was attended by President John Dramani Mahama of Ghana, Hakainde Hichilema of Zambia, Evariste Ndayishimiye of Burundi, as well as the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Mahmoud Ali Yusuf. The week culminated in Kisumu County, where the president graced the 5th graduation ceremony of Uzima University and launched the Kanyakwar Affordable Housing Project, and later addressed the residents of Kondele.
Ati Kisumu munasemaje? Ati Kisumu munasemaje? Ati Kisumu munasemaje? ODM. Muko tayari? Na sisi UDA tuko tayari. na tutafanya kazi na ODM tutengeneze serikali ya kwenda mbele. Munasema mutatuunga mkono, munanipatia ruhusa niongee na Oburu Oginga, niongee na ODM, munanipatia ruhusa? Hebu nione wala wanasema munanipatia ruhusa tuunde serikali.
That's it on Ikulu Weekly. Do join us next week for more.